Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Long Dark. We're over here at the Old Spence family homestead thingy. We found all this stuff last episode. Last episode was another one of those weird episodes where I was having random conversations, man. I don't know. It's cool. Anyway, so right over here is where we came out. This is the Bleak Inlet place. And I always, whenever I came out, I would point this direction, say there's a homestead over there. And that's where we're at. This Bleak Inlet, like, outlet is right over there somewhere. So I killed 2 bears last episode, and I've got their hide. What I want to do is I want to go out to this little shelter here, see what's out there. But this is a forge. This is a forge here. You ever need a forge? It's kind of a cool area, really. Like, you know, there's so many areas in this game to kind of call home, right? So you look at the world, you're like, all right, I'm going to play survival. Maybe you don't want to pull a meaty and see everywhere. Maybe that's not what you want to do. Maybe you want to get, locked down somewhere. Bleak Inlet with making ammo is super good. But, one of the things is you've got to find ammo, right? And you got to shoot ammo to be able to make ammo. And you got to find that stump remover and the dusting sulfur. So in your journeys, honestly, oh man, I can't even say, because one, I would say, you know what? If I was going to start a survival game tomorrow, a brand new one, I think I would take the chance and I would spawn in Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah. Because of all that stuff that's up there, the loot. And then once you get all that, for me,
needs this anymore.
For me, there was two rifles up there. I thought there was more stuff here before. Oh yeah, there was this. I used this. There's wood. A couple of things here. Dead dude. The only problem with this is now I'm out in the middle of all the water that you have to cross. There's not a ton of land area. See, yeah, I'm here, and it's just like a lot of water around. But yeah, trying to think about, like, if I had to start a new game. But for me, honestly, I couldn't play a game like this. And I don't know if anyone does. I really don't. Maybe I may just not be thinking straight right now. But I don't know anyone that would come into a game like this and go, oh, here's a forge. Say there was a little cabin right over here. This is it. I'm staying here. It's like, well, then what? Well, I'm going to fish or hunt and eat and boil water. And then what? Well, that's it. No, see, I don't think anyone would really be like that. I definitely wouldn't. The whole idea of these games is to explore and try and survive, right? It's a combination of both. It's exploring and surviving. So, but you get there's actually a fair amount of loot in the game if you're not playing like on Interloper or whatever that hardest setting is. For me, I don't find super hard modes being all that much fun, right? I don't want it to be a chore. I want it to be challenging, but I don't want it to be a chore. Like, I don't want to feel like, oh, here we go again. We gotta do this, So I'm not. Now, there are some games that I do play on the hardest mode because I find that the game in general is too easy and it doesn't give you that challenge. So, yeah. Man, I was just thinking we were talking like on the stream last time, and like BioShock got brought up because one of the games I was playing, I was like casting out things, and BioShock got brought up, and somehow just right back there when I was talking, you know what popped into my head when I was talking about difficulty levels and all that? Remember that game Prey? So Prey Prey, you were like in a spaceship on a space station, and there was all those crazy, like spectral things, and it was actually a really good game, right? It was almost like a modern day space BioShock. I thought it was a really good game. And I think they've dropped some DLC for that recently. I need to look at that. I really like that game, you guys. I'm telling you, there's some games. You know, people always ask me, what's your favorite game? Well, it's hard to put it in, but I can tell you that those kind of games, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Those type of games like that, I really like them, man. Field dressing.
This'll come in handy.
I really like those kind of games, you know, and you're like, well, what kind of game? What are you talking about, man? Games like BioShock and obviously Fallout and all that other stuff. So, all right, look. Oop. There's the tower. That means right there should be the way through Bleak Inlet. And from here, because it's clear, now you can see the thing is right there. So I think every time we came out of here, it was really foggy. So it's really close. So if you're working in Bleak, doing ammo, and doing all this stuff out there, there's a lot of stuff to do there, and you need to get a forge, you just come through here. It's literally right there. So that wouldn't be a bad kind of, I don't know. Now, because the moose satchel's all the way over there. It's like the moose satchel's really something you want to get early, right? You want to be able to lug a lot of weight around. Anyway, yeah, the game Prey, it hit a lot of buttons for me as far as the BioShock-esque feel to it, right? With the guns and like, I mean, they didn't have plasmids, but there was other stuff in there because there was some weirdness going on, right, in space. It was really good. I don't know if it got the attention it should. I don't think it got the attention on my channel the way it should have. It may have with other people, but then again, it's hard for me to judge things like that because, you know, there was a time, say 2014 through the end of 2016, that all those games that I love, like Far Cry and Fallout, anytime I played any of those, I could do 50, 70 episodes, and they got really good views. And then that all kind of died off for me. So it's hard for me to judge that anymore. And it's heartbreaking, like when a new game like that comes out today, like a Far Cry. I think there's a couple of factors here. I think one factor is game developers, the games are a little different now. I think that, you know, we were talking last episode about games being a bit repetitive. I think there's a bit more of that in it. Some games suffer from really bad storylines, and some games are awesome on storylines. But also, I think one of the biggest things are there's just so many more people that do playthroughs now. Because I was doing them back when there wasn't that many people doing it. All right, let's be honest. I've been doing it for a long time. And when I was doing them, the big thing on YouTube was Call of Duty multiplayer videos. And I wasn't doing those. And I was playing zombies before whoever the biggest zombie people are today. They probably, you know, couldn't even play video games yet. But I was playing zombies, and I was playing playthroughs. When playthroughs, I can't say that they weren't popular. They were. They did really well for me. But then as more people got away from doing like multiplayer and Call of Duty multiplayer, this is before like Battle Royale games and Fortnite and all that stuff came out. Then you start getting all those people doing playthrough. Let's play. I'm going to start a Let's Play channel. Let's play. And that's cool and everything, but I don't think that it had the same... Like, there's other people that I know that were doing it when I was doing it, and they were really good at it, you know? And you can see a difference in someone who's really good at it. They don't just try and race through it. They don't do, like, titles that are just there to get you clickbait on there. It's like, you want to see this game and you like this person's personality, that's who you're going to watch. So a lot of that's changed. But it's a little bit like, it hurts my soul a little bit on the games that I really, really love, okay? And we're talking... When I say it, I always bring up Far Cry. Because, like, Far Cry 3... was really good for me. You know, it was really good views. It was really fun. I got like a ton of episodes out of it. Like, and I wasn't, you don't look for that. I do all the side missions. So if I record it all and post it all, they're pretty long. You know, it ends up being a lot of episodes. And I've always tried to not shortcut them, like 20 to 30 minutes, you know, pretty good. Lately, this game I've been doing hour-long ones, which has been really fun. But when the last couple Far Cry's came out, oh, you know what, the other one that really, really burned my soul? Borderlands. So I was playing Borderlands back before it was super popular. And then, you know, I was playing with some other people that really made it popular. And then there was that long stint where it didn't come around, but then all of a sudden all these people, I have no idea who they are, who their names are. They're like getting invited by the developers, and they're doing, you know, early views of it. And then it comes out, and I think that a lot's changed maybe in that more people are playing the games themselves than watching. I think it's fun to watch and play a game, right? To share in that. Like, oh my God, I didn't do that, or oh my God, this guy's an idiot. You know, why is he doing that? And you totally know what you're supposed to do, and I don't. Give me some meat. Give me meat for dinner. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm putting the bear skins down. That was fun. That was a cool little... That last episode was fun. We went through Forlorn, and actually went up to the tower, went through Forlorn. I really kind of want to go back to Timberwolf. Like, all that loot up there, even though I don't need it. I don't need it for anything. With the satchel, I just wanted to go grab it all. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. So yeah, so some of those games, I don't know why Prey jumped into my mind. I haven't thought about that game in, I don't know, a year or two? It's a really good game. You have to kind of be into that, though, like the sci-fi. I've always liked sci-fi things, like BioShock is sci-fi, right? Under the ocean, all that stuff, and Rapture, and I've liked sci-fi, Far Cry. I've become a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. I only started at Black Flag, and I've played every one since, with the exception of that one that I didn't like. I think it was the one where they were in London. Because I think I bought it on PlayStation, and it just didn't run very... There was something missing, right? Sometimes there's something missing in a game, you can't put your finger on it. And for me, at that point, I felt like, oh, I know when this group from Ubisoft is developing versus that group, I can feel the difference in the mechanics. And I really didn't like the way it was kind of going. Yeah, that's it. Really interesting is the analyzing of games that I've been doing recently. You know, not just kind of like blindly playing them, just really breaking it down and saying, well, what is it about, say, this game that I'm playing right now? What is it about this game that I like so much? Well, one thing I like is that it's simple, right? There's nothing super complex about what you're doing here. And I like that this is a place that I would love to visit. I would love to camp here. I'd love to drive my Jeep around, you know. I don't hunt. I'm not a hunter in real life. So I'm not about shooting animals. Now, if I was stuck here and it was I think it goes without saying, if you're going to die, yeah, I'm going to dome some fool and eat him, okay? That's not what I'm talking about. I go to the grocery store, it's the same thing, right? At some point that animal gets killed. I realize that. I'm not stupid. But I've never hunted. I'm not a hunter. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people that do hunt, because I have friends that hunt, and I love it when they give me some of their, their hunt. I love when they give me some of their, whatever they got, you know? Like Bucket brought me some stuff, and it was delicious. I had, what did he, I got some fish from Alaska. I got some sort of jerky that I can never remember what it was, but it was delicious. So, you know, just all kinds of stuff. So I love, if my friends hunt, yeah. All I'm saying is I don't. So if I have to clarify the fact that it's okay that I don't and that it's okay that people do, you see what I mean? I'm not judging either way. I'm just saying I don't. You know, maybe they're, oh, you know what? I want to go to Bleak Inlet. I really want to go back to Bleak Inlet. So if that's the case, I need to take this with me. I think that's it. Hold on. Oh, I was going to read that. Oh, we can read it before we leave. .7. See, this here, this 12, that's a full one. This is not. This 12, I think it's .13 is kind of a full one. That. Fishing tackle. All right, what time is it? All right, let's sit here and I'm gonna read this book real quick. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. I don't remember. I did that thing again. What? 6 hours? Oh, 10 hours? Improves carcass harvesting skill. 10 hours worth of research? Well, here's what I'll do. I am going to stand next to the bed. I really need to start with a little bit more water, to be honest with you guys. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought.
Looks like it worked.
Dang it! Whatever. Probably wasn't important. Alright. Get this going. Do a full half gallon. I don't remember what I was talking about. I lost my mind. I lost my mind. Alright, that should be good. Alright, which one of these books... Use... Okay, that one. This one I think this one I did already. So this one here, we'll read it as long as we can till it says that it's dark. And then we'll jump in bed. Okay. Tasty. Tasty and delicious. Completely lost my train of thought. Sleep for 11 hours. Doesn't matter. I'm always all over the place. I probably was over explaining it. Oh, I was talking about hunting and not hunting. Oh, hey. So I have to like step backward. Hunting, not hunting. And then before that was why I like this game. It's a place that I would like to come to, right? And so there's different ways that I look at games and like why do I like this game? Why do I like that game? Another 4 hours of research. That's gonna kill our time here, but that's okay. Drop it like it's hot. All right, let's get a move on. How am I on weight? 72. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, this black bear. So I have 3 bear hides in here. I'm doing pretty good on hides. Yeah, I like this game because it's simple. It's a place that I would like to be. I think I can almost in a way associate with this place. You know? Kind of looks like where I live. Some of these, like that right there, looks like where I live when it snows. Very mountainous. I live in the mountains. I love the mountains. I love the desert, the high desert. I love the ocean. I live by the ocean. Well, not right by it, but within 15 minutes of the ocean for most of my life. But I think out of everything, I love the mountains more than anything. The trees. And you know what? It might be as simple as like because there's like fresh air, right? You know, the trees give off oxygen. Maybe that's it. Maybe I get like a euphoria from the mountains. I don't know, but I love it, man. I love it. That's why I live here. Like, I moved out of one of the busiest places in all the country, you know, Los Angeles, Orange County, right? One of the most crowded, busiest places next to places like New York or Chicago. And, yeah, there's like 12 to 15 million people in the valley. Because LA is a big valley. It's Los Angeles and Orange County. So LA County, Orange County. There's more than most countries right there in a small area. And I lived there forever, worked there, did all that stuff. I always loved the mountains. And I, committed to moving. And, you change your whole way of life. Like the speed at which life goes, right? Traffic and the amount of people and how fast things seem to go and your accessibility to things. Like, does Amazon have a distribution center near you? No. Can you get things same day from Amazon? No. Where back there, I could order something at 9 o'clock in the morning and by 3 p.m. it was on my doorstep. Right? That's that same day delivery Prime Amazon? Yeah. I did it a few times just to see if I could do it. Only if it was free. And it was. Here, I can still get Prime 2-day because so they built the main distribution center, even when I was in LA, the main distribution center that most of the stuff that I got. So it also depends on the kind of things that you order from them. But most of the kind of stuff that I got from Amazon would come out of the Las Vegas distribution center, right? And if it didn't, it came out of Kentucky, which is the main big thing, right? I think it was Kentucky. And that's where UPS is located too. Something like that. Anyway, Las Vegas. Then they opened one up kind of in San Bernardino, out Fontana, kind of by the racetrack. And I started getting stuff from that distribution center. Well, just recently, and we're talking 4 years ago now, but just recently I heard that they built a big distribution center in Tucson. So Tucson is 2 hours south of Phoenix. And I live 2 hours north of Phoenix. So basically 4 hours, right? But the last couple things I ordered, I have got some stuff from the Tucson distribution center, which is cool. Otherwise, it was still the Las Vegas one must be huge. It must be huge. I don't know, and I'm sure I could find out and look it up. But it must be huge. It must be like the West Coast main hub. Because if I lived outside of LA, you would think there would be one in LA. And they did open them, but I still got stuff from Las Vegas and from Kentucky or wherever. You guys know where the main place is at. How do we get on talking Amazon? Oh, because of where I live. Anyway, yeah, so I still get stuff in it with the free Prime 2-day, and that's all I cared about. But there's no places like, I used to have remember when I built my computer? Yeah, I had a micro center right down halfway to the beach from my house. I could just drive in there. And maybe this is old school thinking, but I still like, if you're going to spend $5,000 in parts, you're going to want to, some of those things you're going to want to look at. You're going to put your hands on it. You're going to want to say, hey, I choose this one, right? Now, again, that may be, wow, is that 4 of them? That may be really weird thinking. But what if I get a bad part? I can walk in there and talk to, Johnny Pee-Pee Pants behind the counter and go, hey, give me another one of these. This one's broken. No problem, sir. Where with online stuff, you got to go through the hassle of repackaging it, sending it back, waiting for your RMA, waiting for this to clear, waiting to get your new one. That's the downside. Now, knock on wood, I've been really lucky with all my online stuff. I don't even remember if one time I've had to send something back. Maybe one time. Maybe once. And it was Amazon. And it was no problem. All right? So I know. I get both sides of it. But I think maybe even the people who've grown up with instantaneous contact with everyone has a phone and there's an app for that and there's an app for this and there's an app to wipe your butt. that you can still see the beauty of what some people call, and it's the weirdest term, brick and mortar. So you call a retail store, one that you can walk into, talk to people, put hands on, buy stuff. They call them brick and mortar, saying it's a physical building that you go to. I don't like calling it that because I think that's lame. But whatever, if you call it that, don't hate, create. So, do I have a torch? I don't have a torch. So I still like that. I think that people who are younger, who are not used to that, if you haven't tried it, try it. Don't just say, I love Amazon as much as the next person. I really do. Because I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that stuff, and I don't like people. I don't like crowds and stuff, They annoy me. They bump into me. And they don't say I'm sorry. And me being 6'3", 200 and some odd pounds, I could level most people that I walk by. If I was mindlessly walking through, wherever you're at, say you're at the mall, right? These people walk and they'll bump into me. And I'm like, if I just did what you did, you would literally be flat on your back. Because, I might lean into you a little bit too, just to make a point. But me, being as big as I am, I'm the one turning. I'm getting hit by strollers and electric blue-haired driving carts and all this stuff. And I just never understood. I'm like, oh my God. Either you are completely clueless to life, you're rude, or you just don't care. Where me, I care about bumping into somebody else because I could hurt them, not intentionally. So that's why I say I don't like crowds, I don't like people. It's because of stuff like that. I know it's weird, but it's true. This is that climb up right here, isn't it? Yes! All right. Extinguish the torch. Put it away. Look at the climb up. Oh, I did it right this time. So anyway, that's why I say I like Amazon, because you know what I really like about Amazon more than anything? And this is probably the coolest thing about Amazon. And I've literally tested, and now there's exceptions to everything, so don't try and say, got you, meaty. I've tested this hundreds of times. If you say you're looking for something, whatever that is, that thing, you want to buy that thing, and you look online for that thing, you will always find the cheapest price on Amazon. It's almost like there are a few things that it may be cheaper going direct or whatever, but you can almost always find the best price on Amazon, right? Why? Because there might be 10 people selling that item. They're like distributors for the company. It's pretty rare. I'd say it's kind of rare that the actual, the person who makes that item is the one on there selling it. It's more like let's say it's a tent, and the tent is made by Mountain Hardware, right? Now, that's a bad example because they have their own website, which is pretty good. So let's say you're buying a tent. You're not going to buy it from that company on Amazon. You might buy it from a company like REI, which is another terrible example because they have a website. But it's going to be like Joe's Outdoor Equipment, and it's that tent, and Joe is smart with his Amazon stuff, and he looks and he prices his lower than everyone else. And it's the same exact thing. And the best thing about it is if it's sold by Joe but fulfilled by Amazon, that's the best. What they do is Amazon's actually stocking it. Yeah, and you don't have to pay tax. Well, if you live in California, you do. California sucks with taxes. Anyway, that's one of the best things about Amazon is I've always found the lowest price on a lot of the items that I wanted on Amazon. Right? And I'll do my research. I'll do my damn research, man. Ain't no lying about that. We're looking for bears, but we're heading out to our little place out there on the dock. I really like that. I think on honestly, if you spawn anywhere normal, right? You don't do the I'm gonna spawn in Timberwolf Mountain and get all my stuff. It really getting into this Bleak Inlet here. It's almost like the pinnacle of the game. Like you made it. You found the ultimate workshop. You know, you can live out there. You can live in that little house that I have over there, which is really awesome. It's got the fishing thing right down on the water. Getting in here is really the pinnacle of the game. It's like, oh, success, right? I've explored everywhere. I made it into Bleak. I've got both entrances and exits open to Bleak. Yeah, you made it. You did it. This place is pretty cool in here. I haven't ordered from Amazon in a long time, though. I think it's just because there's nothing I want. There's definitely... It's more of what I want versus what I need. Do you guys do that too? Like, oh, I need that. No, you don't need it. You want it. You have 4 of those things. Are these little, it should tell me if we're doing this. They are. Birch saplings right there. Interesting. 3 together. I've seen 2. Now we've seen it all. There's 3 saplings together. Just so you guys know, over this episode and the last episode, I've been looking for moose. I just haven't said it. We've been doing the long, meaty talks on all these things. A little bit more random lately, but that's okay. Super fun. I like it. I like this environment. I'm happy that summer's coming, but I'm also sad. I really like, oh, for example, IRL. What's IRL? In real life. Oh, that's right. These are timber wolves in here. What the? That guy's glitched. Hacker. He's a hacker. In real life, it's been raining. Okay, right now, as I'm making this video and the last video. What the deuce? That guy is strong. It is strong. Dude, that guy was mad dogging me like I just shot his sister. What the? Anyway, so in real life, this week, it's Thursday night of this week. You will see this video on Saturday. This is Saturday's video. I made it back to back with Fridays because I was bored. I'm bored tonight. Friday's my day off, air quote. You know, it's my day off from You Always Win and from streaming. So Friday, I don't have anything that I have to do. I usually do stuff that I want to do, like meat wagon videos, or I go out in the real world and do donuts in people's lawns, okay? You seen a trend here? I like doing that stuff. It's fun. Anyway, anywho, oh my God, I lost it again. What was I saying? Making this video Thursday. Oh, shoot, dude. That's the first sign that you're losing your gourd. You don't remember what you're talking about. Must not have been that important. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. In real life stuff? Oh my God. I went full on blank mode. Oh, jeez. That Timberwolf threw me for a loop. Shooting that dude's sister or something. It'll come back to me like in a week from now. So I was going to say, in real life, it's Thursday. This will come out on Saturday. That didn't really matter that I said that, because it had no bearing on the main point, which I forgot what it was. This is when I wish it was a live stream, because right now you guys would type in there, you were saying this, Meaty. I've been live streaming we're coming up on 5 years. Yeah. When I commit to something, I do it. And whether there's 2 people there or 2,000, I enjoy it. I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy doing that. I don't super promote it, you know, I tweet about it. That's about it. Probably shouldn't just walk in here carelessly, right? It's been a while since I've been in Bleak. Hello, Meaty's back. Now, I never figured out another way other than continuing to go around the horn, you know? Let me double check and see what I left in here. I don't remember. One of these. This. I read that, I'm sure. And I think I put some stuff in this drawer. Nope, empty. All right. Washed out trailers. Interesting. I really wish I remember what I was talking about because I don't remember if it was important or not. Thought I was going to be talking about real life stuff. Thought it had something to do with real life. Dang it. Oh, it was raining. Did I already say that part? So in real life, it's been raining for 5 days. Okay. Oh, okay, I remember now. It was about how, yeah, see, I have to step back through my this is how my brain works. I step back to what I said from the game when I'm playing this, back to before that to it was raining to I'm glad summer's coming, but I didn't bring my pry bar. I'm glad summer's coming, but I'm gonna miss winter. But here's the problem. I only like it when it snows. I like winter when it's like this. I don't want it just to be cold and sunny out. And it's cold and sunny here in Arizona a lot. At least in northern Arizona where I live. I like the snow because I go out and I do donuts in people's lawns and in the Walmart parking lot. And I go up into the mountains like this when nobody goes up there. And I go up there by myself, miles, 20 miles away from civilization, no cell service, and I'm driving in 3-foot deep powder that's up past my doors. And I could care less. I have not a care in the world because I'm having so much fun. It's very reckless. Well, not reckless, it's dangerous. I always have, you know, I have a bag with me that has food, it has water, it has extra ammo. Wink. What does that mean? You should get that extra ammo meaning. Right? Okay. I have to spell it out for you. I'm always packing heat. I'm in the middle of nowhere, right? Whatever. So, but I love doing that. And I actually don't mind doing it solo. I'm not afraid. Not afraid. I just do it. But I love the snow, right? I love driving in the snow. I love off-roading in the snow. I like making snow angels. But the wintertime where it's just cold, or like this week, it's been raining for 5 days straight, and I love the rain too. The only problem is out here, where I go shoot, my desert range, it's got this, it's like, you know, sandstone, but it's got sandy element. It's not the clay. The clay's up a little bit farther the other way where I camp, but it's got this sand in it. And I thought it was okay until this. I went out there during the rain and after the rain. So it wasn't really muddy, but it was this sandy crapola, right? Got all over my Jeep as usual. It got up on my window and it got down into that little rubber wiper piece that your window goes down in. It scratched my window because it's like these little pebbles of sand. I rolled down my window once and I had someone in my car with me and they rolled down the window and it scratched my window. And luckily no one was around. I almost had to punch myself in the throat. We're back, baby. We're here. We're inside the thingy. Look. It's the ultimate workshop. I made it all the way down here. Dude. All right. I don't know. Look at, there she is. The 13-degree bearskin roll. There she is. Oh, I remember. I had to get out of here because I was starving. Right? I had to get out of here because I was starving. So here's all my stuff. So this is the gunpowder. Some extra clothes. What do I need again? I need to see what I need to make the ammo. So I've got, how many, hold on, how many cases do I have? 40 cases, okay? I have 40 cases. So to make the revolver cartridge, I need the 40 bullet tips. And I don't have that many. I have 4. Close. What do we do? Melt down metal for the bullet tips? Oh, the lead. Wait a minute. I had extra lead. I have lead right here. 13 lead, 7 pounds worth. I need to melt down this lead. Did I leave wood over here? Let's get this lead a brewing. Lead a brewing. Start fire, please.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Hopefully I'm not forgetting something right now because I'm charging this bad boy up. Oh, you can have my torch too. All right. So I need bullets. As many as you can conjure in the amount of... Oh, jeez. And it's going to stop right now. I should have looked at the time of day it was. I should have looked what time of day it was. I just gave away my torch too. Whee! What is that one? Oh, wolf. Burned out torch. All right. Drinky poo. How's my food? How's my food? Eat a little bear. Get a little bear action going. All right, bed skin. Now, I just want to go... I want it just to turn morning so I can have the most of the day that I can. I just wasted that coal and stuff. Actually, I didn't. It looked like it... Oh, it's lit up in here, you guys. Do you guys hear that? It was the aurora. We had an aurora. It looks like it might be light enough. I think you have to have light to do this stuff. Let's try this again. Ow! That's gonna leave a mark. All right. Did it give me the stuff back? I think it did. Okay. Bullets. Make as many as you can while it gets dark. Look at that time going by up there. How many has it made so far? 42. That's not bad. I'm doing okay. This is what... I was doing this, right, like over and over again, and that's why I was like dying of thirst and hunger, right? Like, look at my water. I wasn't even paying attention to that. It's not the time you want. I wish you didn't have to stay in this thing. That's what I don't like. I wish you could do other things while it was burning. Hopefully we can finish these. I doubt it. It's gonna run out. Yeah, it just runs out. See how much we're at. 66. And I still have 2 lead. I have my bullets. All right, we need gunpowder. That's crazy, right? Can I do anything with that? Can I, like, rekindle it? All right, let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the lead back in here. Neener. All right, rifle cartridge. So a lot less time to make these. You see how many hours it's saying? I think it was 40, right? So 3.3 hours. Oh, it's nighttime again, dang it. Game is fighting me, you guys. Oh, we got it, coach. We got it. We did it. Whee! I like using matches, man. All right, so, wow, look at all the gunpowder that I still have. So collecting all that stuff that I did everywhere, it really paid off. I mean, look at this. These are the only two that aren't full size, 1.1 pounds. And I just made 40 ammo and I still have this much. I still have 30 bullets. Let's see here. Yeah, this would be a good place to drop off that. Like if I came over here and I was hurt, drop that off. It'll lighten my loafers a little bit. All right, my bearskin bugaboo bedrolls right here. I really wanted to take it with me. I think I might. Like, depending on where we're at on weight, we should be fine. All right, give me a good solid 12. We just worked our heinies off. I want to see how much ammo we have now. What do you guys say? I'm going to say 130. 130 rounds. I'm going to say 130 rounds. Not counting what's in the gun. Not counting what's in the gun. 121? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 131, but I said not counting that, so I was wrong, man. What is my weight at? 65. All right, we're looking good. Hold on. I don't think I can do this indoors. No, can't map indoors. Put this charcoal away. See if there's anything else I can drop. I'm just keeping the one health. I got health here. I got health outside in the trailer. This stuff's all good. Getting a little low here. Yeah, I didn't use that much. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this. Oops, wrong one. This. Why do I keep hitting that one? There we go. We're going to leave that one in here. We're going to take our bear skin with us. I just feel better about having the bear skin with me. You know what I'm saying? All right, we did good. We got all the bullets we've been shooting, right? All the bullets we've been shooting. We just made them into full-on rifle cases again. So if you drop down there, it's a pain because you got to go all over. Now, wait a minute. There's supposed to be... I don't think I can map in this weather. I dropped that stuff in. There's an island out here. Didn't we see an island out here? Need to clear up a little bit. That didn't help. I think there's an island out there, you guys. And I think I can go to it. Dang it, why isn't it clearing up? Where's my water at? Oh, we're low on water. I want to say that when we were maybe at the lighthouse, we looked out and saw an island. So the bridge is there. Hold on, I get my pointer out. So there's the bridge that goes across. My house is there. There's the lighthouse there. That means I saw over here somewhere. I thought there was an island. Maybe it's just for looks. Like it's not someplace you're supposed to go. Oh. Oh, you can't get to that. You can't get to that island. Okay. I was wrong. We haven't gone over there. Should we go over there? See what's down there? Maybe there's a moose down there. Oh, dude, what if there's a moose down there? Oh, I almost jumped off that. Can I jump down here? That's pretty... Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. We haven't gone this way over here at all. Wow, it got super bright. How about some of that overcast back, please? Boy, you just could complain about anything, couldn't you? So I never did walk down this way. I know that dead end's over there, but it actually goes back in that way, kind of by... Well, no, we went all the way back in there because I almost died on the rope climb, and we found that cabin back in there, which it had a lot of... There's so much loot around, man. There's so much loot everywhere. I think I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... At least 7 rifles and 5 revolvers. Yeah. Yeah. There's trailers here. I did not know this. Wait. That's an island. That's an island right there. And that it... Doesn't it look like I can go to that? Dude. Can you go to... Maybe it's Moose Island. What if that's Moose Island? Dude, what if I fall in? Oh, they're cueing the music. Oh, this is like bad music. Like bad meaty's in trouble music. Are you supposed to be allowed to... Are you allowed to walk out here? Is it legal? Is that a moose? I'm the ruler of my own island. Maybe. Oh, there's a bridge up there. Like a bridge over troubled waters. Now those look like regular wolves, not timber wolves there. That one looks like it's stuck in the ice. Dude, I'm the ruler of my own island. If you made it to the end of this video, you now know that Meaty has his own island. Yeah. I do in The Hunter, too. Well, it's more of a peninsula, but that's okay. What's a peninsula? Dude, if there's a house out here... There's no way there's a house out here. Some off-the-grid prepper had to build a house out here, man. Any birds in the sky? Dude, my island kind of sucks. I thought it was going to be so cool. Is there really no thingies out here? Wow, I was way over there looking for this. There's no way they put a house out here for me, did they? I don't think I can get out any farther. Definitely not supposed to be up here. Totally illegal. There's literally nothing out here. They missed a perfect opportunity to put a little house out here. I doubt you can get over there. It looks like it ends at that bridge. Maybe you can't even cross the bridge. Dude, they could have put just a little shack, a little shanty house for Meaty to call his own. I don't think there's anything on this island. Other than me breaking my dang ankles. No. Shoot, man, that would have been so cool, right? The best thing you could ask for is a little house right here and right there, a little fishing hut. Dude, that would have been prime. That would have been prime. Like this had a little valley here, so I want to take a look at this. Probably a moose bear cave. Is it a cave? Oh, there's a cave at least. Well, that's something. Oh, and it's called Cave. So creative. Take that. Any bears living back in here? No? You know what? I'm going to call this place Cave too. I'm going to call it Meaty Cave with my bear rug here. You know what they didn't leave in here? Was some fuel. I need to boil some water. Usually every cave has some fuel in it. Ah, a bunch of jerks. I left my bear rug in there. There's not even anything on the ground. Oh, these sticks aren't gonna do anything for me. For timing. That might be an hour worth right there. That's not even enough to boil. Whatever. I'm gonna spend the night out here. You don't own it until you spend the night, right? Or pee on it. It's one of the two. So there's a cave here, and that's about it. Meaty's so tired. Meaty's so tired from running. Alright, I'm getting inside here. Make sure there's no wood. Sometimes there's wood back in here. What a bunch of jerks. Alright, you guys, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to chill in here. Figure out what else we have to do. You guys got any ideas of something you want me to do before we end this series? Make sure you let me know, right? I mean, I like coming back here, building those bullets and, you know. I mean, maybe you want me to go all the way back to Desolation Point where we started and end it where we started. We haven't been over there forever. I don't know. You guys let me know. Thanks for watching.